From Faithful Word Media, this is Healthcare Musings. I'm Dr. Hassaballa. Hey everyone, welcome to Healthcare Musings. Happy to have you with me. A while back, I was listening to a lecture about faith and spirituality, and the question came up about could being a physician be detrimental to one's faith? Because, physicians make life and death decisions. Many times the decisions that physicians make lead to someone not dying, right? So many times people thank physicians by saying, "Thank you for saving my life." And so could that be detrimental to one's faith in God? Could it be, could it make someone think that they're God? And there's no question, I have come across many physicians in my career who think that they're God. And that's a very common theme in art and movies and everything like that, physicians who think they're God or have a God complex. And as a physician who has a very deep religious faith, who tries and strives to be devout in his faith every single day, that question was very poignant for me. I thought about the answer. And this led to this podcast episode. But this is part of the series, Faith in the ICU. And how is it? Like, what does being a critical care physician, where we make life and death decisions, and decisions that we make in a matter of moments can help someone not die, can quote unquote save their life? What does that do to my religious faith? To be honest, it's only strengthened my religious faith as a physician. Being a critical care physician, being a physician in general, has only strengthened my faith because I am witness every single day to the awesome power of God's healing that I see every day. And this is one of the blessings of being a doctor. And I can't thank God enough. Every day I get to witness the awesome power of God's healing, and I pray, be an agent of God's healing every single day. And that to me is just, I can't thank God enough for that. So not only has it not threatened my faith, it's only made it stronger because I see how awesome God is every single day of my professional life and my professional career. When I started med school, I prayed all the time, "Lord, don't ever allow me to think that I am you," right? Or that I am like you, or that I can become you. That to me is spiritual suicide and an absolute disaster. For me to thank God, quote unquote, by becoming arrogant and think that I'm God is an absolute disaster. And that's something that I fight against with every fiber of my being. Every day when I walk into the hospital, whether I do an on-site shift or I do a telemedicine shift, I pray and I say, "Lord, my God, I disavow my strength, my power, and my knowledge, and I seek refuge, and I look to cling to your knowledge, your power, and your strength. And in your name, O healer, do I start, and in your name, O healer, do I end." And then I utter the prayer of Moses when he was tasked to go to Pharaoh, that, "Lord, expand for me my chest and make my task easy for me and fix the impediment in my speech so that they may understand me." That actually, in my religious tradition, was the prayer that Moses uttered when he was tasked by God to go and take the children of Israel out of bondage from Egypt. And it's something that I have read throughout my life when I have a physical exam, when I have a test, an exam, a board exam, or whatever task that I do. I utter that prayer for God's help. Not only that, I've also started uttering also the prayer of Jonah when he was in the fish or the whale, that there is nothing worthy of worship but you, O God. And I was of those who oppressed themselves, seeking God's help. and I say the same prayer of Moses before I do any sort of procedure, and I ask God to do the procedure for me and protect the patient from any complication that may arise from me. So the faith in the ICU, as far as I'm concerned, as far as when I work, is part and parcel of what I do, and I just cannot thank God enough for being given the privilege and the honor of taking care of patients when they're the most vulnerable, helping patients by the grace of God and through the God's healing power to beat critical illness and help them feel better. And there's just no greater privilege and no greater honor, and there's just absolutely no way I can thank God enough except by doing everything I can to be as best of a physician as possible. I'm not perfect, I never will be, and all I can do, and I can promise myself, I promise the Lord, and I promise my patients that I will do everything I can to be as best of a physician as possible every single day that I walk into the ICU or start my shift, whether on-site or remote anyway. So thanks so much for your time and attention, and I'll see you guys next time on Healthcare Musings. Thank you for watching. Sign up at healthcaremusings.com to get every episode delivered directly to your email. And please don't forget to leave a 5-star review. Thank you so much.